you've been you've been hurt. How would you tell somebody, hey, God is loving and he cares about you, but you got people who like you who have been and going through all these evil things? It's like, how can I follow a God that's sitting up on a throne watching me be and just standing there and just allowing it to happen? How do you pour life into someone that's struggling with that?
Totally. I think there's two pieces to that. If God did not allow free will, we would either be robots or he'd be a dictator. So with free will, I mean, I can stand up and just like hit you. You know what I mean? Like, that's free will. There's consequences for that. You would be hurt. And so I think a lot of people get frustrated with the ability for that. But if God didn't allow free will, there would be no love. But there is a consequence to that. Some people aren't going to use that in a positive way. And remembering that we are in a broken world. This is not the end all be all that God has for us. He has a new earth, new heaven for us to exist in, where those things don't exist. How loving is a God to give us a choice to choose him or not, you know? And so the second part is justice. A lot of people feel like God doesn't have justice. And a big thing that I had to realize is, why doesn't he start justice with you or me? If we want God to be a just God, we would all be dead.
Come on.
We all have sinned and fall short glory of the God.
Say it, Michaela.
You know what I mean? So it's like remembering our place in it too. And so it says that he works all those things for the good for those who love him.
Yeah.
I think people can struggle with that, but they view love as, I'm going to say it, coddling. You know, like if I didn't go through those experiences, I wouldn't be the person who I am today. I wouldn't have the testimony I have today. I wouldn't have the compassion I have today. I wouldn't have the wisdom or understanding I have.
Yes.
And so I think it's, a lot of it can be perspective. And I think a lot of people think their circumstances reflect God's nature. But a lot of times that's not the case.
Come on.